while all of Donald Trump's co-conspirators are currently sitting around trying to figure out if they should flip or if somebody's going to flip against them, all of them a little on edge, not knowing if they should try to make a deal or try to wing it in court, Donald Trump, according to reports, has apparently already made up his mind about what he's going to do. And the reports suggest that Donald Trump is just going to throw everybody he can under that bus like he's flipping out dollar bills, right? Not surprising in the least. This is literally the least surprising Trump news I think I've ever reported on. But yes, of course, Donald Trump is going to try to throw everybody else under the bus. The question is, does he even have a case? My answer might surprise you a little bit, folks. Because I do believe, not on all the charges, because obviously we do have Donald Trump telling officials in Georgia, like, hey, you just say it was rigged, I'll do it from here. Clearly, he's involved in that spot. But there may be some charges that Donald Trump is able to wiggle his way out of by making the argument that he received faulty advice from his own legal team. Obviously, his lawyers were indicted as well. So that actually works in his favor if he wants to make that legal argument. You know, he could point to it and be like, look, you obviously think they broke the law. I'm listening to them. I don't know how the law works. I'm just the president of the United States at the time. But they're the guys telling me what I can and can't do, so I just went with it. They were the masterminds. I just said, okay. It sounds stupid to say it out loud, right? I know you're thinking like, that's not a valid legal argument. But in certain instances, folks, it can be. And the reason I'm even telling you that, not just because he's planning on throwing them under the bus, but because that's something you need to be prepared to hear. And you need to be prepared to hear the legal experts, the people who know far more than me, tell you that it's not that bad of a defense. Like, it's not as stupid as we think. Is it going to get him out of all of the charges against him? Absolutely not. But is there a chance that it leads to some of the charges, him being found not guilty? Yes, it does. It 100% does. And that's where the job of the prosecution comes in. It is on them to prove, and I do believe they can, that Donald Trump knew what his lawyers were doing was illegal, that he pushed them to do illegal things. But that's also where the flip side comes in. And I do mean the flip side. Because if those lawyers are able to produce the evidence to show that Trump is the one who forced them to break the law, then they may have the opportunity to flip on him before he can make that argument and throw them under the bus. This is going to be a soap opera-esque drama, okay? And that's what we all have to be prepared for. We're going to hear reports. We're going to have this guy's flipping over here. This guy's flipping. Trump saying he did it. It's going to be nuts. And I think that's probably the most mild way I can put it. So be prepared, because every day that goes forward from now on, things are going to get even dumber. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.